How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to use the Nifty 50 on the Tamron 35 to 150 to see how good it is. So let's jump right into it. Today I really felt like doing the Nifty 50 of the Tamron 35 to 150 because it is one of the most common kind of prime lenses, focal ranges that people tend to use and get first, since I've noticed myself, at least most of the time, a 50mm lens prime is a lot cheaper than the other prime lenses, and it's just very versatile when it comes down to portraits or even landscape or anything like that. So today we're gonna put it to the test and see how good the 50mm is on the 35 to 150 since it's an f2.2. So we're gonna go ahead and take some photos here at the koi pond area that we're at by my house and, you know, see what we can create with it. So one thing that I am gonna say up front about the Tamron, one thing that I wish it had more was this little lock thing that it has right there, that you would be able to lock in the exact spot that you want versus just only at the 35. Because that's one of my little bit, I guess, pet peeve, if you will, of it, because sometimes if you move it just a slightly bit, it moves from a 50 to 51 or 52, so you're not always staying at 50. But if you wanted to just stay at 50, it'd be nice if they had that. That's just something that kind of came to mind as I was shooting, because I have to like double make sure that I am staying at 50. So something just to keep in mind when it comes with this lens whenever you're shooting with the zoom range. Like, you can't just lock it on any one that you want. It has to be only locked at 35, which is a sad thing that I think they could have done better, but oh well. Done taking some nice photos and videos, only shooting like the slow motion with the 50mm on the Tamron 35 to 150 just to kind of see how it looked. Obviously taking those videos that way with the photos to, you know, correlate for the video. Now when it came down to using only 50mm, I thought it was pretty great. It's a versatile focal length, that's why it's called Nifty 50. I really like it. It's something that I haven't really done myself as much, because even when I had primes, I used to use my 35 and 85 primes, and then once I got the zoom lens, I started obviously using more of the focal ranges between the 35 to 150, since it allows me to do that with an f2 all the way to 2.8. Now with the Nifty 50, I can shoot a 2.2, which still allows me to have a good shallow depth of field, and it just adds a good bokeh if I want to. But I also can do kind of somewhat of a macro sense of photos, because I'll be nice up close to get some detail shots for kind of texture, which I wanted to include in each kind of photo set that we did for each set of location within the koi pond garden. And I thought that turned out pretty great, just to have a little story set from each set of like in the garden itself. So overall, I think the Nifty 50 at 2.2 is more than enough capable than, you know, getting a prime that's a 1.8. I know they have the 50mm 1.2 by Sony, which is an arm and a leg to buy. So would I get it? Probably not. If Sony wants to send it to me, I'll try it out happily to compare it. But other than that, I don't see a point for me to have to get a prime lens when it comes down to a Nifty 50 for a 1.8, since most of them tend to be in that range for the price point that you're getting. But I do like to challenge myself to just keep one focal length when it comes down to my zoom lens, because you can get in the, I don't want to say lazy mode, but you have that versatility and easiness to just zoom in or zoom out whenever needed. But challenging myself to stay with one focal length to just do this kind of video, I thought it was pretty cool. You get to use the Nifty 50 2.2, pristine and exciting to always have some good bokeh still with that. So I think overall it's pretty great to just challenge myself and just keep it with one focal length and, you know, test it out, see how it looks. And that way you're able to see some photos and videos using just the Nifty 50 of the 35 to 150, so that eventually if you want to get mainly just a zoom lens to get rid of primes, it'll help you out with your decision. But overall, this has been a fun time just taking some photos, enjoying the day. Now we get to, you know, go home and relax. So it's been productive. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.